Hello, friends, and welcome to this week's episode of So Fired. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
I'm Dr. Lindsay Regier.
And each week on So Fired, we take life's shitty things and turn them into pretty things.
And we share all of our issues because we have so many of them. And we laugh a lot along the way. And this week, I guess we're talking about being honest.
Or confessions.
Confessions. Okay.
Okay. So before we get to that, what is your So Fired of the week?
I'm only laughing because she doesn't talk like this in real life. And then the microphone is on and it's like, hello, I am Barbara Walters and I am here to interview you today. But for a self-fired moment, I mean, ski season's coming down to a close. That's not great. I feel like I didn't get enough days in.
Mm-hmm.
But the fire part about it is that the last 2 times I went, it's been a powder day. Late spring powder day? Like,
Unheard of.
what? Unheard of. And the mountain's kind of empty. So
It's incredibly empty.
Yeah.
Did you see?
I rented out Vail 2 days in a row,
Oh my
didn't you?
God, I literally, there was only like 4 other people in the lift ahead of me.
Wow.
Like maybe saw 12 people.
Wow.
Anyway, so
Yeah, even though it's end of season, it's great spring skiing.
and we get to go next week.
Yes,
together.
and we get to go together.
I hope you see improvement.
I am ready to see the improvement. I'm ready to
Okay, cool.
witness it.
Oh, and I fell twice with Ken. He's like, "You're really learning. You're pushing yourself."
Ha! Oh, okay. So when I say that if you're not falling, you're not learning, you're not pushing yourself, and you're like, no, that's stupid.
It's only
Skiers
for
don't
snow-
fall.
No,
but when
I said it was
Ken,
only for
it's only
snowboarders.
for snowboarders. Like, oh, but when Ken says it, oh, I see how it is.
And he told me now that but you're really pushing your edge if you're falling.
Oh.
He said you're falling much better.
Oh, so I was right. So I was into something there.
You weren't wrong. I'll just say that's my no. Okay.
That is my so fired moment.
That's
like,
also my issue.
yeah, that's my issue.
That's all rolled into one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna table my so fired because that
Mhm.
is kind of in my story, but I will get to my issue. My issue is this is a little controversial, so I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Mhm.
When I go for walks,
Mhm.
particularly around Wash Park, and dog owners have too,
Yep.
it fucking kills me when they have mismatched dogs. Like when they're not the same breed. When they look different and they're kind of different mutts. I'm like, peasant shit. Why can't you get brother and sister?
Oh.
It is.
But some
Ick.
people, okay, but I think some people have the dog and then the dog's a few years old and they think, okay, we should get another dog. And if you already have a doodle of some kind and those dogs are crazy, they probably don't want another doodle. They want a mutt that's a little bit more chill, maybe a little.
Really? But why can't they match?
Because most people don't buy brother and sister dogs. That is a specific Chelsea
I
problem.
always, who I identify with?
Mhm.
Anytime you see a card or a calendar, there's always that like skinny brown girl with 2 little dogs walking, and she's always got a drink and like in high heels, like a cartoon like that version.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's you.
Okay.
Hmm. I don't have an issue with that. I think you should just have one dog if you can't get brother and sister.
I agree. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Literally what I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
And
ugly.
don't get another dog when your dog's about to die because
Yeah.
give that dog all the attention that they need.
I know.
Mhm.
I hate that.
Yeah.
That's an
Just
issue
wait.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually have one more issue
Okay.
that is maybe as it relates to today's episode.
Okay. I have another issue too.
Okay. Well, do you want to go?
No, go.
No.
No, I just want to make sure we don't miss all the issues.
What I'm about to talk?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get into it.
Okay. Oh, are you going to go?
What I'm going to say is my substantial issue is that drugs are fucking bad. Like they're really bad.
So Dare was onto something when they said, don't do drugs.
Yeah. It makes you do fucked up shit.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on so many drugs where I've done fucked up shit. Well, I mean, alcohol is a drug, so yeah, I take that back. I've definitely done stupid stuff when I was very
But
drunk.
like social media.
Mm-hmm. Did you have too many drugs and then did you go on social media and say something?
I didn't say anything.
Did you see something and say something? Or
No.
did you see something and say nothing?
I did something and then I did nothing.
Did you troll someone?
No, it's not oh, it's not towards anyone.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, so let me see, because I wrote notes. I can't find the notes. And then, hang on. Oh, okay. All right, so Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to be a celebrity,
I know.
like my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, anyway, so, and then recently I wish I'm getting like percentage, I'm kind of, it's the bell curve in terms of famous feels like it's more in the famous category this time as opposed to like 3 months ago where I was just,
Okay.
I felt regular.
Sure.
Okay, so Fired is you.
I wouldn't say it's me.
Let me finish.
Okay.
So Fired is you. This is to me.
Okay.
All right, the next time. So Fired is to you, and you are to us.
Can you explain?
Okay, So Fired is us together, and then
Yes.
we offshoot into each other's individual,
Mm-hmm.
and then ultimately we come together like friends and fucking around, and
Yeah.
like going dancing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you see the tears? Not the tears.
No.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Like, if I did something as So Fired, I would be doing something to you.
Yes.
If I did something fucked up,
Oh, I see.
I would be a reflection of you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we're like we're posting a So Fired, it's reflecting on both of us.
No, if I do something on mine,
Okay. It reflects back to So Fired.
potentially.
Okay.
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 So I wanted to get that out of the way. Let me check my
So like what happened?
Yeah. Let me just say it's super addictive. Yeah. So
What are we doing? Am I supposed to say this?
no,
Oh,
not necessarily.
okay. Mm-hmm.
It
Can you share what's happening right now?
I elected to do something and it having represent one thing, and then it's like, okay, here it is.
Can we
A John
say it?
Cusack. Yeah, no, just give me a
Okay.
second. So, John Cusack movie, right? And he's got a crush on like the popular girl who's got anorexia and like studies super hard, and then maybe like takes Adderall to get an edge or like copies somebody's paper and she gets found out.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's shamed and then doesn't get into the college that she wanted because she wasn't honest.
Sure.
I bought my blue check mark.
Oh.
It was like Josie Grossi.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so
It's okay.
so how you do one thing is how you do everything. And I don't want to lie to you.
Oh.
I don't want to lie to the podcast. I think this is because if I was going to not share this with So Fired,
Mm-hmm.
like, what's the point of doing this podcast?
Sure.
And I'm hoping people can just see where I'm coming from. Anyway, so how you do one thing is how you do everything. I didn't want to lie to you. And so this is literally, it feels like the biggest So Fired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being super vulnerable right now. I don't know. So, I mean, not that this is a competition.
No.
Do you have anything? I mean, not
Yeah.
what you can't. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's something else. Just throw me a bone.
Yeah. It's literally nothing to be like embarrassed about or like sad about.
Because then
No.
what am I gonna keep? Can I keep doing it, or
I mean,
do you
know
take it
how
away?
many people have done that
I know, but
and like
I was-
haven't said
I
anything or
know.
like
I've only done it like, well, we know exactly how long I've done it. It was kind of totally like, I thought it was being offered to my class
sure.
because it is a class like structured, I don't blocks of whatever,
Yeah.
qualifications, specifications for each whatever. Like not perks, but like they give you special messages. They they
Right,
talk
'cause you
about
have,
potential
like-
monetization.
Yeah.
They'll talk about, hey, these are the routes of how you can generate income.
Mm-hmm.
There's not just one obvious way. So they're kind of, what's that website that teaches you to like make clothes or
So
okay, anyway.
I don't know, but basically like on Instagram, if you hit like 10,000 followers or like 15 or like 18,
Right.
20, 25, there's different tiers of offerings that you get and you have different features on your account than on my account. So when it shows up like, hey, you can get a blue check mark, that like totally would make sense. Like, oh yeah, like of course I'm gonna get a blue check mark because now I'm at like 18,800 followers. So
100.
yeah, so I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
100%.
Mm-hmm. So
And
yeah,
then
I get that.
I didn't really think. I did think twice about it. I'd be lying if I didn't.
Mhm.
If I didn't tell you that I felt like I was lying to you, and I've been wrestling with it fairly early on. So it made me feel really sick, and I feel like my life is sliding just a little backwards because I'm like hyper focusing on good things. Anyway, so I didn't want to undermine it, and I'm trying to have a sober relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and you literally can't lie to that because
No.
it is another human being showing you all the vulnerability and like being, you know what I mean? It would be so hypocritical.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't want to do anything wrong if I can fix it.
Right. I get how you feel with like buying the blue check mark, basically, but it looked like Instagram was offering it to you. And then I sent you a DM right away. I was like, oh my God, like you're verified. I was like so pumped for you. I'm still pumped for you. It doesn't take anything away.
Do I let it?
I mean, I think you feel better now letting it
No,
go, or,
because
like-
you know what? Absolutely no one, 18,000, has a blue check mark.
Oh, see, like I wouldn't know that. If I had a blue check mark, that would be fucking weird because
there
I
are
have.
people that do it, like 6,000 and buy it. So
Yeah.
then Ken's son, Kyra,
Mhm.
he made like a comment on one of his stories, and he's like, buy your blue check marks now. Very
Oh.
subtle. And then what happened? So it was if Sunday was the last day I worked, there was this gay guy and his best girlfriend, and they own that Bliss salon.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed them, obviously I was talking about my Instagram and my reels. And I opened my account and they're like, you bought it, didn't you? I'm like, no. They're like, you can be honest. This is totally.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, shit.
Oh.
So in my opinion, it's better to come clean
Mhm.
versus getting caught.
Sure. And I know that there's a lot of things going around on Instagram, like, oh, you can buy your blue check mark. And it's like Facebook just made $1 billion off of everyone
Yeah.
who bought it. Who bought it. Even one of my friends there who has like maybe like 10,000 followers, they're like, should I buy it? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know like what it gets you if you have it. And he's like, are you gonna buy it? I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. I don't even have 1,000 followers. Like, that would be weird.
like
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
that fucking
I'm
stupid.
like super verified, and I don't even have 1,000 followers.
Like I'm not a fucking idiot.
yeah, like I'm not stupid. But I am still excited for you, and I
For
don't.
being a phony.
No, I don't care if you bought it because like you really, 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 I think what it represented to you meant a lot.
Oh my god, I felt
Yeah.
it was the sexiest thing I've felt in a really like it. I could feel it.
Yeah. And
Well, I could,
I
you know, I could feel it like 1 or 2 knuckles deep.
Yeah. So like I know how much that like means to you, so I'm not gonna like take it away from you and be like, oh, you bought it. Like it doesn't
Josie
count.
Grossi.
It's okay. Cause like I think it's legit. You grew your following like so quickly and you have the people. So I don't think it's being like fraudulent and like, okay, if someone asks you, did you buy it? Sure. Like, yeah, because I want to monetize. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I
'Cause-
know how much you want to be famous and be a celebrity. Like,
This is
real bad.
how vulnerable. I prefer not everyone knows that I'm so thirsty.
It's okay. Like, I love that for you. And I want to be the amount of fame where, like, not everyone recognizes me, but if you, like, know the podcast
the
world,
fuck outta here.
then, like, you know me. I don't want to be, like, so, like,
Front and center.
like,
the
yeah.
face.
No.
Oh, yes, you will, dude.
I don't want to be like Emrata famous where it's like she can't go anywhere and like everyone will recognize her. I want to be like famous in my own world.
Okay, yeah. Duh.
I mean, I still want to be on stage and like have people see me.
We
obviously.
get like Lori and Lindsay.
Yeah, totally. They're
You-
famous in their own right. Like people
I
outside
gotta
of that
be-
world don't.
You know
don't
what?
know
Did you
them.
already break up with me?
No. No. I'm just trying to help
I
you.
just
like,
said so fired at you, and you are us. Like, what are you gonna do? Move away?
no, but like if there's more of like an opportunity where someone needs to be like more front facing all the time, and like you want to do those opportunities, be like, yeah, get her, go get
You're
after
still
it,
gonna be.
get
you're
out
gonna
there.
Totally.
I mean, I'll still be there.
Okay, you'll still be there.
Yeah.
On stage.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And we already do.
I know.
Okay. I can't thank you enough for supporting me. This
You're
just
welcome.
is.
I don't know that was so heavy on your heart. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna throw up.
oh.
Like, yeah. I don't think I've ever lied to you.
No. I guess not that I know of.
One thing you didn't ask me is if I did this whole thing for the pod.
Oh, well, I don't think you did.
I did secondary. I was like, listen, if I go on my page and beg for forgiveness and I get negative press, I'm like, you can hear the whole episode on So Fired.
Oh, I see.
And like, I'm a
Ooh, you know what? We're so big time now that we're pulling PR stunts. More traction. That is a so fired moment.
Does everyone? Okay, please explain what I'm saying.
So, secondary thought was, okay, I'm gonna buy this blue check mark. I'm gonna lie to Lindsay about it, and then I'm gonna go on my Instagram of like 20,000 followers and do like a really heartfelt crying confession, and then I can't share the whole story, so make sure you subscribe to So Fired if you want to hear it.
Yeah,
You can still do that.
I am. Because even bad press is good press.
Yeah,
Dude,
typically.
I was so enlightened yesterday that I came up with this, like in its entirety.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a savage.
I mean, pulling PR stunts, that's next level.
I knew we needed,
love it.
We need another bump.
Yeah.
Like, you have to give people what others can't.
True.
And
Should I be like crying in the background? Be like, oh my God.
you should put your arm around me and then hold my hand or something super lame. Did you not hear me say authentic? Or no, vulnerable?
I did.
I was hoping she would catch up.
I
But
did.
that
I
was
was
kinda
like,
like-
oh.
Okay. So last week I told you I would go to jail for you.
Mm-hmm.
I am willing to punt my Instagram for So Fired, which is Lindsay, which is us.
Wow. That is heartwarming. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so excited. It's
all
gonna
of
be
Chelsea's followers who are listening right now, make sure that you follow the podcast so you
Well-
never miss an episode.
because she does fucked up shit sometimes, and she's a recovering crazy. Well, secondary. What was I gonna do? Lie to Ken, Carrie?
Were people asking you
Jen.
about it?
No, it was just that couple at the bar.
Mm.
And that it was an implosion.
Oh.
I've been kind of neurotically panicked about it.
Oh.
Okay, let's walk that back. I was having a very physical reaction because I knew I had to do it.
Mm. Yeah, I get that. Why you were yesterday when we were talking about the episode and you were giving me nothing about what we're talking about, you're like, oh my gosh, this is like, you're just like, I just have to like, it's about you and I have to like tell you something. I'm like, okay, I don't know.
Maybe I
like,
shouldn't have said it's about you.
yeah.
But okay, I have to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I have a confession.
Yeah. So, okay. I should just be an idiot and buy one.
You can have mine. you can transfer.
We should just do it on So Fired. Collectively, we'll
All
have
we
one.
do after we have this episode. I
Yeah.
feel like we could win a Pulitzer Prize on this.
Yeah. This is a good case study about humans and the lengths they're willing to go to
To be famous.
and to be accepted.
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting kind of already sensation. Well, that's everything.
That's
I've got to
everything.
say.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to add to that. So,
Except, I can't believe you did it. Oh, I can't believe
I can't believe you. First of all, I can't believe you did it. And then second of all, I can't believe I didn't know until right now.
I know I held a secret.
Yeah.
It was so worth it. And I was like, yesterday on the phone, I was like, stop. Say nothing more. Save it.
Yep.
Because I didn't even want to give you a potential heads up because you would have guessed it.
Oh,
Because you are AI.
yes, I am.
Artificial
You gave me nothing,
intelligence.
so good job.
Yeah, I really had to, like, for the first time, keep my mouth shut and not talk.
Well, I think I don't know what it takes to get a real blue check mark
You just go to
verified.
settings.
You just apply and like do it. So it's not that hard.
Obviously.
You're always a blue check mark in my mind.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You're amazing. Okay, here's this. If I had a Taylor Swift ticket, I would give it to you.
Same.
No. I'd be like, I insist. No. No, but I thought, that's what I would do.
Oh, thanks. Well, for everyone who's listening, I actually want to know your thoughts on the blue check mark. Like, have you bought one? Are you going to buy one?
Or how do you feel about them?
Yeah, how do you feel about
Do
them?
you think they're authentic?
Yeah.
or-
Like when you see someone with a blue check mark on their profile, does that automatically make them more credible?
Yeah, and it makes you way more famous.
Yeah.
They're like,
I
"Oh,
love it when I look at my notifications and there's a blue check mark
I'm
person.
fucking
You
telling you.
liking all my stuff. I was like, yeah.
What if my credit card declines once?
And it's gone. It's like, well, that was fun while it lasted. And they should be like, oh my God, Instagram crashed and they took away my blue check
Yeah.
mark. I don't know what's happening.
No, just the opposite. I told you nothing is fucking real.
True.
That's what it's going to say. I'm not going to apologize and be like, look, this is just what we talk about and So Fired.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally the crux of everything. And I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to what it takes to do something that's important to me.
Well, let's just double down on getting So Fired a blue check mark. A non-paid one.
I know. Oh, see?
But like, how would I know the difference?
Oh, you don't. You never do. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, let us know your thoughts on the blue check marks because it's only been out for a month or so, I think. So yeah, share your thoughts. Make sure that you screenshot this episode, tag us in it, and also tag your bestie on Instagram so that they can listen in. And make sure you follow us wherever you get your podcasts. So
Hit subscribe.
iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.